Hi there, this is Dutta, and welcome to Wrestling Time Post Show. It is Wednesday, September 27, 2023, and tonight I'll be talking about AEW Dynamite. Now, tonight's night was a go-home show to Wrestle Dream. And quite a few things happened, but let's kick off talking about Better Than You, Baby. So they actually had two segments tonight. They had one where they were on the boat, and you see Adam Cole in crutches, and they're fishing, and like they're talking about, like, you see MJF put on the Dynamite Diamond ring. It looks like he's about to attack Adam Cole, but then Adam Cole like says the exact same thing. He's like, "You're not gonna throw me overboard, are you?" And they accidentally ended up catching pictures. So this was a hilarious segment. I absolutely love that. A lot of these Better Than You, Baby skits have been hilarious. I think my favorite one was when they were gonna challenge Aussie Open. And they did that whole Australian thing. I thought that was hilarious. It made me laugh. I hope these skits never end. But, you know, as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And eventually they will. So I need to enjoy them while we still have them. Okay. So they came out to the ring. And Adam Cole's in crutches. And he starts talking about how it's story time with Adam Cole, baby. And you guys remember at Grand Slam, Adam Cole, he tweaked his ankle when he went to go help MJF against Samoa Joe. And in Adam Cole's own words, he says that his ankle exploded and broke in 3 different places and tore ligaments, and he needs surgery. Those were his exact words. And he also says that because they can defend the ROH tag titles, they have to relinquish the tag titles. So if you know, this Sunday at Wrestle Dream, Better Than You, Baby is supposed to defend against the Righteous. I'm not sure why the Righteous, and they didn't go with the Kingdom, but I think things are starting to make sense. MJF references the fact that he didn't wrestle twice in one day to have to relinquish those titles. So, and you know, he's kind of blaming himself for Adam Cole's injury because, like, you know, again, like Adam Cole went to go help him with Samoa Joe. So he's going to defend his titles in a 2-on-1 handicap match, it seems. Now that's where things get interesting because, like, is that for real? Like, it's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match? Does that mean MJF and Adam Cole, baby, are going to lose those titles? Now, MJF says that he wants to hold on to those titles for when Adam Cole gets back. And then, you know, Roderick Strong and the Kingdom come out. And Adam Cole ends up leaving with them, which I think is kind of interesting. You know, because Roderick Strong does say it's an emergency. So as they're leaving, you know who comes out? The Switchblade, Jay White, comes out, and he cuts this promo with MJF, which I was surprised that happened. I was not expecting that. And he basically tries to provoke MJF into this, like, you know, he takes off his shirt and he's ready to throw down, but Jay White leaves. So it seems like they're going to set up a side story with Jay White and MJF. I actually would totally be down for a feud like that. But, you know, with Adam Cole's injury, I'm not sure where they're going to go with this. Maybe something else is brewing. So at the end of the night, after the big contract signing between Strickland and Hangman Adam Page, we see Jay White get attacked by a group of 5 guys. And it's so interesting because, look, if you guys look at these pictures, so you see, you do have 2 guys right here. You have 2 more guys here, and the guy wearing the mask. So there's a total of 5 guys. Now, this obviously is not Adam Cole, baby. And this person right here kind of could be Roderick Strong. I mean, he's not doing anything. He was just kind of standing there. You see, he's just kind of there. But who do you guys think this is? This is, like I said, this is definitely not MJF. That's not MJF, even though that's MJF's mask that he wore at All Out 2022. Who do you guys think that is? Here's a bit of an interesting tidbit. So you guys remember that Allin segment that took place? If you see the mask, it was right behind Adam Cole. So as you guys know, there's 4 members to the kingdom, but it looked like there's 5 here. So who could that 5th person be? Maybe perhaps Kyle O'Reilly. We haven't heard from Kyle O'Reilly in a while. Is he potentially the 4th person in that group? What do you guys think? Is the guy in the mask didn't look like he was attacking, so that could be Adam Cole. Now, I don't doubt Adam Cole's injured. I don't doubt at all, but I don't think he needs surgery. I think that's a work. The reason why I think it's a work is because if he really needed surgery, I honestly think Tony Khan would have forced him to relinquish those titles. I don't think they would be doing this 2-on-1 handicap match if he really needed surgery. So maybe Adam Cole's exaggerating. That tag match, that 2-on-1 handicap match is certainly going to be interesting. But let me know in the live chat or in the comment section, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited about Jay White versus MJF potentially down the road? Who do you guys think attacked Jay White? And see, and again, that makes sense because let's say it's supposed to be a feud between Jay White and MJF. Who would attack him to take him out of the picture? I feel like it would be Adam Cole, baby, because he probably would want another opportunity at MJF's title. And he would have to take out Jay White to take out Jay White to get another opportunity somewhere down the road. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think of that segment. Who beat up Jay White? The mystery continues. Okay. So we get a contract signing between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. You guys know they are going to wrestle each other at Wrestle Dream this Sunday. And, this happened because, Swerve Strickland called out Hangman Adam Page saying that he wants his spot. So absolutely love this contract signing. And it's a contract signing. As you guys know, contract signings, weddings, and celebrations in wrestling never end well. They always end in disaster, and this was no exception. So, the Elite and Mo MC were both banned from ringside. That's why security was out there. And the interesting aspect of this feud is that I'm assuming Hangman here is a face and Swerve Strickland is the heel. But yet the pay-per-view is taking place in Seattle, Washington. I don't think Hangman Adam Page is going to get a babyface reaction in Seattle. I really don't think so. I think he's going to get booed. Some of the things that I like about this promo is when he says, what's a farmer to a mogul? What's a bug shot to a kill shot? A cowboy to an outlaw. Absolutely love that. And Hangman refers to this dark cloud that was hanging over him whenever he came to work. He couldn't get rid of it. And, he reunited with his friends in the Elite and he beat Moxley in the Texas Death Match. And he said he should be happy. So I wonder if that black cloud was in reference to, CM Punk. But this was an awesome segment. Swerve Strickland stops Hangman Adam Page and then he stabs him in the hands and security has to pull them apart. So it's a really good interesting. Honestly, I'm sold on their match. I cannot wait for their match at Wrestle Dream. Like I said, Hangman is walking into the lines, as Swerve Strickland said. So AEW Dynamite opened up with the international title match, Fenix versus Jeff Jarrett. I have to say, even though Orange Cassidy has stopped being champion, the international title still opens the show. So I thought this was a decent match. I'm not surprised that Fenix won here. This is his first title defense. Of course, he was going to win. Now, we do have an update. Fightful Select reports sending this to say the ending of the AEW Dynamite International title match wasn't supposed to go the way it did. An audible was called during the match, and Fenix won international titles. This is obviously referring to Fenix versus Jon Moxley. So Jon Moxley was supposed to win that match, but because he got hurt, an audible was called, and Fenix is now international champion. And it wouldn't surprise me if when Jon Moxley comes back, he goes after Fenix again. So we learned from the Don Callis family that they went to Japan and they attacked Kota Ibushi in his home. You have Sammy Guevara talking about how he's a hero and Chris Jericho's this bad guy, and they even show footage of Ibushi's attack. Now, I'm still a little disappointed this is a multi-man match. I really wanted to see Ibushi versus Takeshita in singles action. Maybe you could have done Omega versus Sammy with maybe Jericho in his corner or something, but I really wanted to see that singles match. So, Sammy Guevara got so much heat, they chanted, "Fuck you, Sammy," during this segment. So, that was a pretty decent segment, though. But let me know in the live chat what you guys thought of this segment and of the multi-man match that's happening at Wrestle Dream. Would you rather see Ibushi versus Takeshita? We get a three-way match: Nick Jackson versus Brian Cage versus Claudio Castagnoli. The winner would face Rey Fenix, and Nick Jackson won this. I was initially surprised that Nick Jackson won this because I thought Claudio Castagnoli would win and then go on to face Rey Fenix and get revenge for Jon Moxley, but that didn't happen. And then it totally hit me that, Nick Jackson fought Rey Fenix on the 8th episode of AEW Dynamite way back in 2019, so this is a rematch of that. Only this time it's for the international title. But I thought it was an overall good match. We get a Christian Cage and Darby Allin segment, and basically Christian Cage says that he asked for this 2 out of 3 falls match, and he asks about Darby Allin's uncle and tells him to bring everybody that he knows. And Darby Allin gets so upset, he wipes the face paint off, and he says that Christian Cage does not have the balls to face him alone without Luchasaurus. So I honestly think Darby Allin is winning. It's in his hometown of Seattle. I don't think he's gonna lose unless you want to really have Christian Cage get booed out of there. We have a 4-way match. It's Orange Cassidy versus Matt Jackson versus Penta y Cero Miedo versus Austin Gunn. Each of these men are a participant at a 4-way match, 4-way tag match at Wrestle Dream. I'm not sure what the whole point of this match was. I guess it was just to pick up some momentum, but So one of my first spots in this match was all the back and forth Canadian destroyers. You had Penta hitting a destroyer to Orange Cassidy, Matt Jackson doing a destroyer to Penta, Orange Cassidy doing a destroyer to Matt Jackson, Cassidy doing a destroyer to Austin Gunn. I thought that was a really cool spot. Or that double suplex that Matt Jackson did to Penta and Orange Cassidy as he was pinning Austin Gunn. I thought that was a really cool spot too. Everybody's partners were banned from ringside, in case you were wondering. And then poor Austin Gunn gets super kicked by all 3 men. I really like that triple super kick that Austin Gunn got. But Orange Cassidy won this match after he hit Matt Jackson with an orange punch. This was a good match. I'm not sure what the whole point of it was. I guess, like I said earlier, it might have been to pick up some momentum. But this match, there's nothing to stick in this match. I guess it was just to get you excited for Wrestle Dream. We get Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale. And honestly, Julia Hart has improved tremendously in the ring. I really like the moonsault that she did to Willow Nightingale in this. I also like the fact that Brody King he caused a distraction, but Julia Hart was the one who took out Willow with the chop block. And Willow, since she got sprayed in the face with the mist, her eye is turning black, kind of similar to how Julia Hart was after she got sprayed. And notice she wasn't her usual bouncy self, so I wonder if she's gonna succumb to the dark side, so to speak, and join House of Black. Would be interesting, wouldn't it? So I have to wait and see. But Julia Hart is victorious with it in this match. And as you know, she's going to go on to challenge Chris Statlander for that TBS title. I have to say, if Chris Statlander loses, she had kind of had a lackluster reign. It was mostly open challenges. She had one feud with Ruby Soho. But, aside from that, I thought tonight's show was a pretty decent show. I wasn't a huge fan of some stuff here. Like that 4-way match, don't get me wrong, the 4-way match was great. It was just kind of there. You know, I've always said the purpose of a go-home show is to get you excited, to get you hyped for the pay-per-view, to make you want to pay $50 for this pay-per-view. I thought it did a decent job getting me excited. I know the contract signing for sure did. The Better Than You Baby stuff got me excited. So I thought it was a decent go-home show. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't too bad. So as for Friday, for those of you who don't know, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury does premiere this Friday. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing a SmackDown Rampage review because I kind of want to watch Power Rangers, Cosmic Fury. Did I say Dino Fury? I'm sorry if I said Dino Fury. I mean, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury premieres this Friday on Netflix. And I kind of want to watch it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a SmackDown Rampage review or if I just going to watch Cosmic Fury after SmackDown Rampage. So if I don't do a review, look out for a community post. So if I don't do a review, I'll see you guys Monday after Raw. And if I do a review, then I'll see you guys Friday. So with that being said, I'll either see you guys tomorrow, I'll either see you guys Friday, or I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great night. Bye.